Greetings, thanks for joining me. I know some of my Shauna Who subscribers are thinking, Shauna, where have you been? I was not abducted by aliens. I've been right here. But get out your violins, sob story. Spring hit, and because of my horrible sinus allergies, I ended up horribly sick for a month straight. There was no way I could film. You wouldn't have understood anything I was saying. Between the hacking cough and the crazy congestion, I sounded like Snuffleupagus with bronchitis. Just as I started to get well again, I made a big decision, life-changing. I'll tell you about it later. And then I started tackling all of the projects around the house that I had been meaning to do since about the house 5.5 years ago. Let's get to why we're here today. Hair color. I use the same products that I always use, and you've seen all that, so I didn't bother filming it because I thought redundant and you'll be bored. So I'm just gonna show you the products I use real quick for anyone that's not seen the products that I use to add highlights into my hair. I always use the Blonde Me by Schwarzkopf, and this is the Premium Lift 9 Plus, up to 9 levels of lift and advanced neutralization. So I use this equal parts mixed with the Schwarzkopf Blonde Me Premium Care Developer. And this is 6% 20 volume. So I put that on, and when I finish applying both of these, I leave it on for 20 minutes. As you can imagine, when my dark brown hair goes light, it also goes yellow. So then, to kill the yellow in the highlights, I use my Schwarzkopf Igora Light Ash Blonde 8.1. So I use this in 8.1 mixed with equal parts of the Schwarzkopf Igora Developer. That killed most of the yellow that was in the new highlights, and then I added in to blend it in a little bit better because it was pretty chunky. I did it really chunky. I wasn't going for baby highlights. I was going for like a nice, fun, chunky look. But you could see the demarcation of where my natural hair color ended and the highlights started. So what I'm showing you today is how I blended in those new highlights and made it look a little bit more natural. For that, I used the Schwarzkopf Keratin Color 7.5 Caramel Blonde. I love this color. Let's rewind, and I'm gonna show you what I just accomplished. I hope you like the results. I'm really happy with it. This is pretty much exactly what I was going for. Okay, so this is going in. The whole tube. Gloves, check. Ratty old hair coloring t-shirt, check. Okay, screwing off the little cap, and then shaking it up. Look how orange it is. Very orange. Okay, so you can see I'm gonna start where my darker hair color ends and where the lightening started, and I'm gonna go about halfway down with the Caramel Blonde. Make sure I cover. I'd rather go a little bit closer to my scalp than necessary to make sure it's all covered. I'm basically going to the edge of the foil. Can you see the length? That's how far I'm going. And I have so much color, and I don't need all of it because I'm doing such a small amount of my hair that I'm just gonna go on super thick. And just fold it. And fold it. There, the first chunk of hair is done. And bam. Look at how the light part starts really far down here, and then all of a sudden here it goes up here. I don't know what I did wrong when I was doing the application on this section, but it wasn't supposed to come out quite that uneven. I don't know what I was doing wrong. But it's okay, this is gonna blend it all together. My philosophy on coloring hair and cutting hair is that it'll always grow back. So if you make a mistake, just keep on going. It's not the end of the world. It will grow back, and my hair grows like a bloody weed, so that's not a problem for me. My Terminator hair is also super fast growing. Second piece, done. I just finished the top. That's what it looks like now. I'm just gonna flip this out of my eyes so I can see. Hi! Hi, nice to see you. So this is all just gonna stay back so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna start on my left and then I'm gonna keep switching back and forth left to right. There's a line that just goes straight down. So I'm trying to blend that. So I'm gonna be starting right where my natural hair color ends. So we're gonna start the caramel blonde. I'm gonna work it about halfway down the hair shaft. I try my hardest not to dye these very, very fragile hairs. So I'm just gonna comb those out a little. There, see those? Those don't get dyed. So this is the first chunk that I'm gonna work on. Plus these. Making a mess, as always. In case you don't already know this about me, I'm a very messy colorist. Or as I like to say, I'm a very messy hack. But I do my best. And then the ends that are in my hand are just gonna stay the way they are. I'm just pulling out those tiny little fragile pieces that I try not to dye. Sometimes I get dye on them accidentally, but I try to salvage them by not torturing them. That's the section that I'm going to paint right now. There's the second chunk on my left side. I'm gonna get to work on that. I'm not gonna bore you with watching me do both sides completely, and then I'll be back when I'm done. I am going to leave it on for 40 minutes to try to give it as much time to stick as possible. So of course I use my Supreme Boar's hair bristle brush. This is my favorite brush for doing the curls as I'm blowing out my hair. Saves me from having to use a hot tool to create curls, but it smooths the cuticle so my hair's not all frizzy. So I'm gonna put more of my creamy hair butter. Not that much. Okay, so now that I'm done styling it, I want you to see how the color has blended much better. The light's different because I'm starting to lose light, and I don't know that I'll have time to get a shot of my hair tomorrow for you, so I hope you can see this. See the difference? Oh, and same with right here. Look at, I'll pull it out. See how that's blended better? Bam, there it is. That's my latest hairstyle. Ready for summer. Wait, I forgot to tell you my big news. I'm moving back home to Los Angeles. Now that I'm healthy and now that I am caught up on leasing the house, starting to get packed up, getting all my DIY projects done, now I'm going to start filming, and I'm gonna do my best to get a couple of videos done before I have to vacate my cute house. Shauna, who isn't going anywhere, we're just in transition right now. As always, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.